Hello, welcome to Sunfire Designs. Today I am going to be using a new mold that I just got from Resinable Creations. It's actually a really big mold. I'm not even sure how much resin it holds. I'm gonna guess I mixed up 200 mils of resin because it's about the same, almost the same size as the Cascade, and that takes 180. So I mixed up 200 and we will see. I didn't want to put water in it to measure because I wanted to make sure that it was dry for me to use, because you know, you can't just get a new mold and like not use it that day, right? I mean, really. So I figured then I can just kind of go from there and figure out how much I need. But yeah, I'm going to say 200. That's going to be my best guess. It's from Resinable Creations. It's really cool looking. I'm super excited to try it out. I'm going to be doing the duet pour that was inspired by caplia.art on Instagram. I will put all the information in the description. I'm using Art Pro resin, and this is what I've got. I've got this right here is my mica powder. It is Bright White by Estoyo. My white is Let's Resin Ocean White, pretty opaque there. My black is very black, and it is Liquitex Carbon Black. And then the other color I'm going to use is, this is Sap Green, really pretty green, also by Liquitex. And then I have some stones in here that are green, black, and gold. So dump those in there. All right. And then I have a clear push to push at the end. So I did increase my amounts just a little bit for this because the mold is bigger. It's just, I don't think it's that much bigger, but it is bigger. So I wanted to make sure, and then if I need to reduce the amounts and go back, I can. So I just kind of played with it, eyeballed it, I guess. All right, here we go. Gonna start with the green. And I'm going to go all around the outside edge of the mold. Super, super excited to see how this comes out. I think increasing the amount was the right thing to do because it's just, it's not as deep as my mold, but it's bigger in diameter. And it's even just a little bit bigger than the Cascade mold. It's not as, like the Cascade mold has all those little petals in it that they get kind of shallow where the petals are. And this does not have this. This has beautiful crystal edge, but it's not as shallow in that part. And just based on what I just poured, I think increasing the amount was a good call. We'll find out. All right, so now I'm going to take the black and I'm going to pour the black on top of the green. And see how this goes. Definitely a lot bigger mold. I think this might be like not the deepest, but like the biggest coaster mold I have. And I got it because of the depth. The depth of the mold, it's 3/4 of an inch, but that's for the whole thing. And so because it has the bottom part on it, it's not, the inside of the mold is not quite 3/4 of an inch, but it's a nice deep mold. I think it's gonna do cool things. Super excited. I will put a link to it in the description so that you know exactly what to get. It is in the US, so if you're looking for something like this and you don't want to pay international shipping, you can do that, which I think is a very good thing, because sometimes there's so many molds I like in other countries, but the shipping can kind of be as much as the mold sometimes, which is aggravating. I get why it has to be that way, but it's aggravating. All right, so now I'm going to take my mica powder resin, and just kind of go around in a bunch of circles, just like this. And if you watched my video that I posted today, which is one of the videos, I've made several and I have not posted them all yet. So if you hear me talking about something in one and I haven't played the video for it, just ask or just know that it's coming. It will be coming post haste. It just, I did a few videos I need to do voiceovers on, and they're not my favorite thing to do. I have a hard time getting a time when it's quiet, and then I always sit there and second guess, like, oh, am I going to do this now? Like, I write down, I know what I do, but the timing, it's hard to get the timing down is what I mean. That's all I mean. All right, this is about gone. All right. Now I'm going to take this white and I'm going to do a nice thick circle of white just on the inside of that where I poured the mica powder circles, or the shimmer circles, or pearlescent circles. I don't know what you want to call them. It sounds kind of strange to me to say the mica powder circles, but I trust you know what I mean. Now, I did increase the amount of resin, but I kept the amount of pigment the same. So I don't know if it'll make a difference or not, but you know, it's kind of hard when you're using the Let's Resin Ocean White drops because they don't all come out the same size, you know? That you got some that are bigger, just depends on how hard you squeeze. So I don't want to, you know, you can never tell. I kind of go by how it looks, but I think it ended up looking the same. I'm going to stop there. I'm dripping it everywhere. All right, so now I am going to pour in my push. I think that I'm going to have plenty of room. I don't think it's going to fill it up all the way. Probably could have used even more resin than I did. Oh, definitely. Oh my goodness, this is a big one. All right, well, we'll scrape all this in here and I'll know next time I can go up. Looks like I could go up quite a bit. Maybe 30, 40 mils? I don't know, we'll see. I'll start off small, or I'll make 250 instead of 200, and then whatever I have extra I can use for something else. So I'm glad that I went up on the amount because I think it's gonna need it in order for everything to kind of move in all the way. All right, so now the stones. I mixed black and gold in with the stones because I know that the stones are going to be more green, I think, than how it turns out. Maybe. I picked, I have several colors of green, and I picked emerald green. All right, come on. Poured a little more than I thought I did in there. I think I have that centered, hopefully. All right, now time to torch. And hopefully this comes out amazing. I will do a little time lapse and I will be torching this here and there as it's trying to cure. It's really cool. You probably can't see, but inside it's very three-dimensional and the white has dropped all the way to the bottom and then the clear has kind of pushed it out. So it looks really cool on the inside. But I know even if I brought the camera down, you wouldn't be able to see. It's kind of at an angle. So, all right, I'm going to put this on a time lapse. Fingers crossed we have some really good luck and get a gorgeous pour. And we'll find out what it looks like in the morning. I'll see you soon. Okay, let's see what we've got here. As usual, my center shifted, but I don't think that's going to make a difference on the other side. This ended up filling up all the way, so 200 mils was exactly right. Okay, here we go. Oh, that came out so cool. And look at those edges with the crystals. Oh, I love it. Love it. Awesome. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye.